at the halfway point early in the conference season, and last week we felt like we had a little bump in the road, which happens to every team. It happened to us even a year ago. It just happened early. So trying to regroup from that and finish strong here in the as the conference gets going. So we're excited about where we're headed, trying to get healthy, and once we get healthy, we feel really good about our team.
Thank you, Coach. As a reminder, our members of the media, star 1 to get in the queue to ask questions. Our first questions come from Jared with the Sunbelt Digital Network. Jared, please go ahead.
Hey, Coach. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. You mentioned the slip-up. You guys lost to Texas State in double overtime at home, kind of snapping your home win streak. What does playing at home mean to you guys, having been unbeaten there for so long up until that game?
Well, I think that, we've done a great job. When I took the program over, I thought the first thing you had to do is you had to learn how to win at home before you can do anything else, and we were able to establish that. And so, Texas State came in, played well, and we did not play well at all, and ended up losing that. But the streak, we rarely, to be honest with you, we never talked about it. It's not something that we've talked a lot about. We just talk about playing great at home. So, you just go out and go and win the next one and move on.
You guys were obviously picked number 1 in the preseason, and you have had 2 early losses here. What, do you think the team's feeling a little bit of pressure from that, after going 17-1 last year?
No, this is a completely different team than it was last year. I said from day one that this team could be better, but there's no way you're going to be 17-1 or 19-1. I mean, what we did last year was that was an incredible run. It's very, very difficult to lose 1 league game, and now you add the 20 league games. So absolutely not. I had no envision, and even told our team there's no way you're going to just lose 1 game in conference play. So at the end of the day, we knew we had a bad week, and so we talked about that, and we had a bad 2 weeks last year when we started off 3-6, and so that's just part of it. What you've got to do to this basketball season, especially college basketball, is a long season, and you've got to be able to endure the ups and the downs. And so we had a bad week. We move on. We got a new week, and so we get ready to play a good Arlington team on Thursday.
All right. So RJ and Ryan are 2 of the top 3 scorers in the league and both top 25 nationally. Can you kind of talk about, your 1-2 punch?
Yeah, they're 2 good players. We had to play without Ryan Harrell, of course, last Saturday because of a foot injury. And so I was proud of our guys that we could score 77 points, honestly, without having 20 points in our lineup. And so that was good for some of the other guys. But those 2 guys are dynamic. When they're on together, they're really good, and they're fun to coach and fun to watch.
Yeah, you mentioned some of those other guys. I think no one else is averaging above 9 after those 2 of the top 3 scorers in the league. You need more from the rest of your team on a more consistent basis?
I don't know necessarily if you need more. What happens is that, the third scorer becomes a different guy each night. It could be the combination of our 5. It could be a Marcus Kreider. It could be a Kevin Ware. So we got a number of different guys that could be, and so that's okay with me. I'm all right with that. And we had a freshman had 9 points the other night when Ryan Harrell didn't play. So we got to go to the next man up. Who's playing well that particular day? It's weird when you got 2 guys that are averaging 20. It's hard to have that third guy average turn around and average 12, 13 points because there's just not a lot of shots to go around.
All right. Can you talk a little bit about your defense? Averaging 9.5 steals a game, and one top of the country, one of the top teams in turnover margin. How have you guys kind of stepped up defensively this year?
Well, we've been a lot more. This team's a lot more aggressive. Each team takes its own identity, and this team we like to score off deflections, and we play hard for the most part. Although last week I thought was the worst week we've had defensively, but we play hard out of our matchup, and so we got some long guys that are on the wings, and then inside, and then the guys we bring off the bench are extremely long and active, and so we play to that, and so that's part of what we do and what we have to do. And when we get deflections and we get steals, it just makes everything else great for us.
All right, and this week you have the Samaritan Seed game. Can you talk a little bit about what that means to you, and are you looking forward to coaching in bare feet?
You haven't seen my feet, but what I'm looking forward to. I always get embarrassed by the game because I don't want the game to be about me. I only do it in a sense to bring awareness to the children that don't have shoes. And again, if I've got to be that vehicle to be able to do that, then so be it, because I do know the effect of children that have no shoes. I do know the effect of diseases that are caused by these children, that sometimes these children die. And so if this weekend I only raised one pair of shoes to help a child, then it was worth it. And so we do this for the awareness of it. And I appreciate all the other coaches. I know we've got in all different sports over 1,000 coaches this weekend that are going barefooted in some sort of fashion. So I truly appreciate that. But this is about the children that can't speak for themselves, but I do know that are appreciative of the shoes that we raise and that we get for them.